Hey guys, what's up? It's Orsko and welcome to the video today. So today I'm going to be answering some questions from you guys. Last night I posted a video saying leave questions for my Q&A and I got way more questions than I expected to. So I got together around 40 questions. I'm sorry if you're not in the Q&A. Don't worry though, because I'm going to be doing more of these. So if you didn't get your question in this video, I'm sorry about that, but there's always another time. So I'm just going to jump right into these questions. So my first question is coming from Jason Capes. Would you rather be high 24/7 or be the most good-looking person in your town? I have to say I probably would not like to be high 24/7, so I'd probably rather be the most good-looking person in my town. My next question is from Nate. What is the weirdest thing you've ever experienced? So I've experienced a lot of weird things, but there's this one time that might just top it off. I'm not sure, but it's definitely up there for one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me. So I'm just chilling at home Snapchatting some of my friends, and so this gay guy hits me up on Snapchat, and all of a sudden he just starts flirting with me, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I wasn't really fazed by it. I was just accepting his compliments. I was like, thanks, man. But then he pops the question. He's like, dude, can I suck your dick? And I'm like, whoa. And then later that night, he sent me fucking nudes, and I was just like, what the fuck, man? Such a weird experience. Seeing a gay guy's dick, I really wish I could erase that from my memory. My next question's from John Scott. What's the worst situation you've gotten yourself into during a sesh? So like I said about the last one, I don't know if this is like the worst one, but it's definitely up there for one of the worst situations I've gotten myself into. So me and my buddies were just tripping on acid, and we're all just chilling in my basement, right? And I decided to have this girl over without asking my parents or anything. We just had her over. And so I had her over for like 10 minutes, and then my mom walks downstairs in the basement, and she's like, what the fuck is she doing here? And she made me give her a ride home. And keep in mind, me and all my buddies were high as fuck off acid. The girl wasn't on acid, but she started crying right in front of my mom and all my friends. It was so weird. So that was a pretty shitty experience I had to go through while me and my buddies were just tripping and smoking some weed. But yeah, man, thanks for the question. So my next question comes from Z Detox. I smoked weed and really need your help. So I want to smoke, but the weed I get is very smelly, and after I smoke, that doesn't really make sense, and I need a way to cover it up and can't order stuff like a sploofie online because my parents don't let me smoke. So I think what you're asking me is like you're going outside and you're smoking, and then you come back inside and then your mom smells it on you. In that case, I would just have like a dedicated jacket you have just to smoking weed, and then you wear that outside, and when you come inside you take that off before you go in. And I think that might solve your problem. You might want to spray a tiny bit of cologne on yourself. Definitely don't overdo it though. Moving on to my next question from Pyro. What's your favorite psychedelic? Great question, man. My favorite psychedelic is probably mushrooms. Diamond wants to know, how did I make money in 9th grade? So back when I was in 9th grade and I would try to get money, I would just be doing these odd jobs, you know, like landscaping and yard work, anything I could do just to make a couple bucks. Obviously when you're in 9th grade, you're too young to work anywhere like legitimately, but maybe a family member or a friend could hook you up with a job. I don't know, man. I would just ask around. So my next question's from Joe Joke. Have you ever tried smoking seaweed? No, I have never tried smoking seaweed, but I can imagine it's very flavorful and gives you nice mellow effects. So if you've tried it, let me know, man. So next we have a question from Damon Humble. Are you a part of the Vape Nation? If so, what can I do to get you to join? I am a part of the Vape Nation, but I'm not very proud. I quit smoking cigarettes, and I think vaping's at least a little bit healthier than cigarettes. So currently I'm trying to quit vaping as well because I don't really see the benefits from it at all. So next we have a question from Donaldo the Great. Are you gay? Obviously, man. What fucking kind of question is that? I'm just messing around. I am not gay. Shy Dude wants to know if I like dank memes. I do love dank memes. If you like dank memes and you want to follow me on Instagram, I post a lot of dank memes there. So if you want to follow me, it's at Orsko34. I'm pretty active on there. Harry Dale asks, what age did you lose your virginity? I lost my virginity in 8th grade, so I probably was around 13 years old. My next question is from Ominous, and he asks, do you plan to start streaming/stream again in the future? Dude, I would love to start streaming, but my computer right now just doesn't really let me. I know in the past I would just barely be able to stream, but now for some reason my computer has just gone to shit and I can't stream. So you'll probably start seeing me stream again within this month or next month. So my next question is from Beefy J, and he asks, bongs or joints? Personally, I find myself smoking mostly out of bongs because it gets you high the quickest, and joints usually take up a lot of weed to smoke. Jank Hippo asks, would you give up one finger/toe on each hand/foot for unlimited dank bud? I think that's a pretty easy answer for me to give, because if I had unlimited dank bud, I could just sell a lot of it and buy some of those electronical limbs. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. I'd be a cyborg and I'd have unlimited dank bud. So thanks for the question, man. Next we we have a question from It's Mist. Long-term subscriber, thank you so much for supporting my videos, dude. What was your favorite thing to smoke out of when you were younger? My favorite thing to smoke out of when I was younger was definitely joints. I would just be buying quantity because I wouldn't know too much about weed. I'd be buying quantity and I'd be rolling up fat ass joints. I had one of those raw rolling machines. Man, that was a lot of fun for me. Next, I have a question from Fight Me Mate Mate. Are you adopted? That's probably the weirdest question I got so far. And no, I'm not adopted. Thank you for asking though, dude. So Cow Tipper asks, would you suck dick for weed? Another easy answer. I mean, I probably would. It would have to be at least half a gram though, because weed definitely is not cheap. I'm just messing around. I would never ever suck dick for weed. So Sebastian wants to know, what games am I hyped about? I would say I'm hyped about the Call of Duty, but I'm not hyped at all. Usually I'm really hyped about Call of Duty, but the past couple titles, they've just been shit. So I'm really excited about the new Battlefield, and I'm also really excited for them to remaster Skyrim for Xbox and PS4. I'm kind of interested just to see how Infinite Warfare is going to turn out. Don't really have high hopes for it, but we'll see, I guess. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 remastered is going to be so dope though. My next question is from O'Cooney. Would you ever do smoking vlogs or just vlogs in general? And hopefully you could do a setup tour. I think all three of those ideas are really cool. I probably would do the vlogs if I had a nice camera. I'm hoping to do some smoking vlogs in the future, and when I get my computer upgrade, I'll definitely do a setup tour. Tyler G asks, would you ever do a life story collab? I would definitely do a life story collab. I actually have done one in the past with my friend Suds. If you guys want to go check out that video, it's my first time smoking weed. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. It's a really good video. I thought it was really fun to make too. So yeah, man. My next question is from Jacob Gadaki. What can we expect from the Stoner Tips series? You can expect a lot more videos to that series, and I'm also going to be talking about like weed myths and stuff like that. Jason Capes asks, what's your upload schedule? It's been kind of random, but my upload schedule really is quite random. Like I said, my computer is some shit, so I kind of just upload randomly, but recently I've been trying to make a video every single day. George Hernandez asks, when are you coming to Cali? Love to meet you, man. Honestly, I don't really plan on going to Cali. Personally, I'd really love to go to Cali, but I live on the East Coast and I don't have really any family in California or anything like that, so there's no reason for me just to go. Plane ticket there would be pretty expensive. My next question is from Alec Greenlaw. What was your favorite piece you've had that has broke? I'll put a picture up on screen right now. It's my beautiful Roar Bong. I miss it so much. It had an 8-arm tree perk and an ash catcher. It was amazing. Rest in peace. Next, I have a question from ZX Professor XZ. What's your favorite rolling papers? Raw rolling papers by far. I've never had a paper that has even really compared to that one. Vantage DMV asks, would you rather lick a Ford Pinto or ride a Ford Pinto? And let me just say, that is the dumbest fucking question I've gotten on this whole Q&A. What the fuck does that even mean? Would I rather lick a Ford Pinto or ride a Ford Pinto? Lick my balls, cunt says, who inspired you to do YouTube, and can you lick my balls? First off, I'm not gonna lick your balls, I'm sorry about that, but my biggest inspirations for YouTube are probably I'm Not Magic, and after watching his videos for a while, I came across Xcode. Both of those YouTubers are super cool, and those are the guys who pretty much inspired me to start making YouTube videos. Josh Browner asks, do you have any stories about Adderall? Opinions on it? I've done Adderall a number of times. I used to really like it because it would help me get through school a lot, and it would just help me get really good grades, but it's really bad for you, and I don't recommend it because you're gonna get used to being on it, and when you go without it, it's not gonna be very fun, so I don't really recommend it. My next question is from my friend Doobie Jordan. Have you ever thought about stop smoking weed? I have really bad anxiety myself, so sometimes I would think the weed was giving me even more anxiety, so I'd end up taking a break for a while, and then I'd realize the weed really just helps with your anxiety, and I would just realize I'm worse off without it. So thank you so much for the question, dude. Next, I have a question from Lewis Pratt. Do you smoke cigarettes? No, I do not smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarettes, but cigarettes are disgusting and they're terrible for you, so I don't know why I'd waste my money on them in the first place. Shane YouTube, what would you choose between stopping drugs and stopping YouTube? By the way, following you from France. Awesome to have a fan from France, but I'd probably stop drugs because honestly, I don't really need drugs to make me happy. Now, if you're talking about weed, I'd probably stop YouTube because I really love weed. So my last question I'm gonna do is from Damon Humble. Who are your favorite music artists? So at the time, I'm listening to a lot of Suicide Boys, Bones, Baker, Wiz Khalifa. I'm into a lot of different artists, but there's quite a bit. I like Mac Miller. I like a lot of shit. So thanks for the question, man. Definitely a good question to end off on. Oh wait, I have a couple more questions. When will you do a face reveal? When will we see a face reveal? When are you going to do a face reveal? I have no plans for a face reveal. I'm guessing I'm probably gonna do one if I hit 10,000 subscribers. That would be awesome. So I'll probably post a picture of myself on Instagram for a while. When I start making smoking vlogs, obviously I'm gonna be showing my face, but I just don't have the right equipment to do that yet, so probably not anytime soon. But thank you guys so much for leaving your questions on my Q&A video. Hopefully you got your question in my video. I definitely enjoyed making this video. It was really fun to make. I had a lot of weird questions, but I had a lot of good questions too, so thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Anyways guys, it's been Orsko. Peace.